This video is all going to be about sleeves, how to cut and sew a lovely and beautiful sleeve. So you can call it any name you want, but I feel that the sleeve is nice. Yeah. Okay, so here with me are my fabric pieces. This is actually my sleeve. I used my sleeve pattern to cut this, and there is no front and back. You know, usually on sleeves there's supposed to be front and back sides, okay, but here it's just like this, no front and back, and the reason is because the fabric is stretchy, so there is no need for that, okay. But you can do it, it's actually optional. You can decide to use a normal sleeve that has front and back, and this, of course, these are the two sleeves. So this is, I cut 60 inches and I think 62 inches altogether, okay, and I'll be showing you what to do with this. And the width is about 1.5 inches, okay, so I'll be showing you what to do with it. And this is also 2 pieces. Okay, I am supposed to cut 2 of this. Yeah, I actually forgot. So this is supposed to be 2. So this is 2.5 inches. The width is 2.5 inches, and the length I think is 11 inches or so. 11. Okay, this is about 12.5 inches. So we have 2 for the 2 sleeves, and here I think I'm going to cut extra, okay, for the other sleeve as well. So for this sleeve I'll be needing my elastic, okay, so I'll be needing this later on. Now let's get started. Okay, so this is actually the wrong side, so I'm going to be, I will open it up this way, the wrong side, I'll open it up to have my right side. And again, you need to iron it so that you have a crease line. Here, can you see my crease line? So this is going to be like a guide for me. So this is actually my center, the center of the sleeve. Okay, so you iron it this way, folded, so that you can have this. So opening it to the right side or turning it to the right side, the cap you can measure from the sleeve cap to the bicep line, okay. So whatever measurement you use, for example, if your sleeve, your cap height is 5, of course you're going to measure 5, and you know here I already have a seam allowance attached to it, so which means measuring from the tip here or from the top here down, of course I'm going to be measuring my cap height plus ½ an inch seam allowance that has already been added. So I'll just measure my sleeve, my cap height plus my sleeve, my seam allowance. So this is where it's meant to be. So just mark it faintly, because this is actually the right side. So you are going to mark it faintly that way, and you do the same on the other sleeve. From this point, okay, so I'll put this aside first. Every other thing will continue on the sewing machine. So I have cut the extra one, so now I have two for the two sleeves. Okay, so now let's start sewing. You're going to just fold it in this way. Okay, and after that you're going to fold it in again by the side, fold this side in just the same way, then the two like this, you put it this way. Can you see it? So, and you start sewing. Okay, so as you are sewing, you are folding it in because you want everything the same. So you fold this side, you fold the other side as well, the two sides, then you bring the two sides together like this, and you continue sewing till you get to the end. So can you see I am done with making this. Okay, so the next step is to hem one of the sides. You know, this is the top, this is the down parts. Okay, so just pick one side, is either here or here, and try to fold it in this way. You fold it in once, you fold in again, and just sew. You turn to the other side, the top edge here, you fold in like this. Then after folding it, you can press it with your pressing iron just to make it look flat this way, just to secure it like this. Okay, so but I won't be using my pressing iron, so I'll just put it like this, then fold it here in and fold again. Okay, so don't, you know, it's 2.5 inches wide, so please ensure you don't fold too much. So just ensure that after folding this side and folding this side just the way you did on this side, the remaining, you know, the width should remain about 1 inch. Okay, so just you know out of 2.5, use 1.5 inches in your folding. Okay, you can do 3/4 here, 3/4 here, but ensure that you leave 1 inch. Do you understand? Leave 1 inch, and I will be showing you what to do with the 1 inch. Okay, so what you will do now, like I said, you fold it in and sew till you get to the end. You do this side as well. Fold in once again and do what? Sew from the top to the bottom. Okay, and we have about 1 inch like this. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. I'm done with sewing this. Now I want to give you a quick tip on how you can finish off this edge, the two sides. Now if you have a fabric tape, that fabric tape is not that common in the markets in Lagos here, so maybe in your area, if you can get it, it's better. You don't even need to sew this side, because I'm still going to sew this side. Okay, anyway, as time goes on, you will understand what I'm saying. I'm still going to sew it. So sewing it once and sewing it again looks somehow. I won't really buy the idea if there were to be a fabric tape. This is the right side, and this is the place I marked. I will fold it in like this. Fold it into two just to get the middle. Okay, this is the middle, and I will just place the middle right on this part. I'll just put it this way and stitch. Now open it up like this. This side that you folded in is what you're going to place right on this way and just stitch across. We are going to sew on it. Just sew on it like this, straight down, straight down, straight down. So like I said, this crease line is a guide for you. So you are going to sew in on this crease line. You may not be able to see it, so just be careful. All I want is that you sew in the middle of this. Okay, so that's all I want you to do. All right, so ensure that you flatten it like this so that you won't have your sleeve folded. Okay, so can you see I'm done sewing? So you can see what I was trying to explain. If there was a fabric tape, I wouldn't have created this stitch line, the very first two stitch lines. I wouldn't have done that. What I'm going to do right now is to put this in and create your stitch at the edge, at the very edge. Okay, don't let it be too close to the first one, just at the edge, and seal it up like that. And that's what we are going to do right now. Can you see? This is what I was trying to achieve. So you can actually draw it this way. You tie like this. So but I'm not yet done. For the down here, I'm going to fold it in. I'll fold it in tiny this way and maybe like quarter, then fold in about half an inch. Now I'm done sewing. You know, this is the hemline of the sleeve. So and I'm done with hemming it, and the next thing is to have my elastic. So I'll be using a safety pin to pass the elastic through. Turn it to the right side to right side and join like this. This is the sleeve. Draw it this way. So after drawing it, then you tie. All right guys, so I'll just go over to the mannequin now and display it.